Hello traders, this is a DAX recap video for Wednesday, April the 10th, and this chart is the one that was given to you with the morning notes before the open. So market did make a bounce from the main support zone. They were testing that zone yesterday several times, and also in the pre-market session of today. I said in the morning notes that markets like to be at or near large time frame support zones before the important news, and that was the situation that we had before the open. And the DAX could just go sideways until the ECB press conference. Of course, now we have in an hour or so FOMC meeting minutes also. I said that this first resistance, we have to pay attention on market behavior around it, and then above that zone sellers can react here on this zone, because this is a better zone that represents last Thursday low, yesterday pre-market low, and if you take a Fibonacci retracement to this move from yesterday, it is at halfback of that move. So plenty of reason to attempt a short on that zone. Now let's see what really happened today. So nothing really much. This day was in price action wise an epic fail, and even this spike on the ECB press conference was nothing much. So opportunities. First opportunity is if you want to go long and you didn't get long yesterday, you're not holding a long position, and now you observe this kind of rounded bottom here at the main support zone, and now your choice here could be to enter long at the open, but in that case you would need to use a wider stop. If you are going to, so this is no zone-based trade, this is just a contextual based trade that you are looking for the opportunity to go long and expecting a market to make some kind of pullback at least to this zone, if not higher. And if you're thinking like that and you want to jump into this long, then you will have to attempt a long at the open with your stop below this zone. So from here, from let's say 11,875, you would need to use a 40-point stop. And that is okay if there is a room to make at least 80 points, if you can squeeze a 2-hour trade out of it. Now on execution and on closing, of course it doesn't have to be that, but before before you press long or before you press short, before you enter the trade, there should be a room for more than just one-to-one. But later, when you are managing the trade, you are going to do according to the price action at that time. So from here you would have 80 points to this middle zone. That zone is a middle zone because it is in the middle of this bigger range between main support and main resistance, and also should be considered as a minor zone. And this was so non-zone based trade to get inside this train, and when you're closing in front of this zone, or if you want to hold for more, but to place your targets in front of the time, not wait to see the price going somewhere, because if you are holding long and you want to close here and you don't have a resting order already there below the zone, inside the zone, or whatever, then you have to chase the price as it goes down. That is why placing limit orders for closing also is a very good idea. And now when market tested this zone, it was a good place for us to attempt a short, but after observing this price action that was really nothing much back at that time. So now you're holding short here and really nothing much is happening, not even a move to this lower zone, although it is just 20 points from the top of this zone to the bottom of this zone. They didn't even make that. So that is a signal for you that this chopping with the making of, as you can see, higher lows and poking this zone, that really isn't something that you want to see as a seller, because that means that most likely they want to go above. And of course ECB press conference is approaching. So now is the time, if you're holding this, just to scratch that trade. I had that trade, I have scratched it for like 10 points of profit, because there was obvious after so many minutes and of holding that there is really nothing happening here. So just scratch the trade and be flat in front of the ECB press conference. So if you are not long from some good location, or even here, you don't really want to wait for the ECB press conference. And now when that happened, they just made this spike into this middle zone. So basically nothing really much, almost no opportunities at all for us today. And that was it basically for DAX. What DAX have shown, we shall see is the situation going to be changed after the FOMC meeting minutes, because that also could be news that is not a market mover. I would just like to, at the end of this video, to thank you guys that are supporting me, and I have already received first payments to subscription of my service, Daily Dose of DAX. As said here, that it is going to be subscription based. The price is 29 euros per month, so less than euro per day, low end of this kind of services. So this is the subscribe page. If you choose to do so, to join, this is how you can do it. You can click here on this subscribe, and now site is going to ask you to sign up. Use your real email here, like this. This is just an example. And when you click sign up, then you will have this additional window from PayPal. When you click buy now, you will get this PayPal window. It is now it's going to open, okay, and you will log in, of course, with your own email and password. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can create it here. It is just a bit of typing, so that is the way how you can subscribe to this service. It is going to be for free for just a few days, and it's going to be for subscribers only from Monday, April the 15th. So thanks again for your support, and this was it for this edition of DAX recap videos. I wish you good trading and good night.